So you've been looking to leave the US and you came across the Netherlands. Well, I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it step by step. What I will be talking about would be the DAFT visa, and it's the Dutch American Friendship Treaty. This visa basically allows you as an American to live here, but you just have to start a business. Now, a common misconception about this DAFT visa is that you get to work a side job or you get to work as an employee. That is not the case for you. If you are registered here on a DAFT visa, then you have to start a business and you have to be self-employed. But you are able to bring a partner with you. So if you're married, then your partner could work a job. But I didn't come to the Netherlands with a registered partner. So I'm gonna be giving you a perspective of moving here without a partner. A few reasons why I chose to move to the Netherlands is because the social benefits that you get, the rights as a citizen, the work-life balance that's embedded into the culture, and the proximity to other countries. I will make a video going deeper into why it's a good idea to live in the Netherlands. And if you wanna hear the things that might come as a surprise to you that you wouldn't expect, then you can watch my last video of why you should not move to the Netherlands. Before you start packing your bags, you should probably know what you're getting yourself into. Before you move here, there's gonna be some requirements that you need to have. One, you're gonna be operating your business inside of the Netherlands. You can have US clients, you can have European clients, but you just need to operate inside of the Netherlands and be self-employed. And the second requirement is you're gonna need a 4,500 euro deposit at all times inside of your business bank account. This shows that you've invested into your company and you are able to sustain that money inside of your company as well. The third requirement is you're going to need a valid passport. Another requirement, you're going to need to be making money or have substantial amount of money inside your savings. You're not allowed to use the Dutch social welfare programs. So you want to make sure you have enough money in your savings to sustain you throughout these years until your business gets started and that starts making you money. So yes, the requirement is that you have 4,500, but you also need to live. You have bills, groceries, expenses, you're gonna be traveling. All that stuff costs money. With that being said, let's go ahead with the first step that I did. The thing that you have to get situated first is where you're gonna live at. So you have to already in the US, try to find a place to live inside of the Netherlands. Now, one thing that you're going to struggle with is proving that you have enough income to pay for the renting inside of the Netherlands. You can find different housing. I've seen people post on Facebook groups about rooms that they're renting out. But the first step is figuring out your living situation. Once you got that solved, you got your house, you got your address, you're going to need your US passport and an apostilled birth certificate for extra security. And if you like this content, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel because it really helps this channel grow. When I first came up here, I didn't have an apostilled birth certificate. I just had my normal birth certificate. They can't really do much with that. It has to be apostilled, but they give you plenty of time, even after the process, to get that into the gemeente. We have our house, we got a passport, and your apostilled birth certificate. Now is the scary step, is to go to the Netherlands. You have 90 days to be there on a tourist visa. So you have 90 days to figure this whole DAFT thing out. Once you land foot in the Netherlands, you're gonna notice there's gonna be a problem. In order to make an IND appointment, you need a BSN number. And what that place is called is an RNI Loket. There you can get a BSN number for temporary use until you get your stuff settled. So now that you have your BSN number, you can fill out the DAFT application online. After you fill that out, you mail this to the IND and make sure you put the address that you used inside of the Netherlands. Now you're going to also want to make an appointment for your biometrics. They're gonna do your fingerprints, take photos for your ID, and all that good stuff. So you sent off the DAFT application, they received your form, you got your biometrics, and the next thing you have to do is open a business. You can start up any business. It could be dog walking, a musician, whatever you want to do, as long as it's self-employed. So you're going to make an appointment with the KVK, and they are basically the Chamber of Commerce. So when you make an appointment with them, you have your BSN number, you have your passport, you're going to fill out an application to open up a business and bring that with you to the appointment and bring around 70 euros to pay for your application. And congratulations, you're now a business owner. The next thing we want to do is open a business bank account. Now you can go to ING, ASN, just choose the one that works best with an American being inside the Netherlands. When I first came here, I had to use ING because they were able to work with me with my BSN number and my situation at the time. You just go on the website, open up a bank account, and that's that. So you have your bank account. You're gonna have to have $4,500 to transfer over into your bank account, and do not touch this. So then when you turn in your capital for your renewal, they're gonna look back and say that you always had your $4,500 deposit. Now, during this time, the IND will be coming to contact you via the mail, and they might be asking for extra supporting information. You just give them the information that they ask for, and then that's it. You only have 90 days to be here on a tourist visa, and the IND takes forever to send you stuff. If you get to a point where you're almost out of your 90 days, you want to make an appointment with the IND to get a sticker for Blijfsaantekening. This gives you a temporary residence visa so you can stay in the Netherlands until your visa situation is approved, denied, or until it's resolved. That's basically the process of how I came from the US and moved to the Netherlands. And a little bit of extra side note, if you have any more questions, you can go inside of a DAFT Facebook group, and it's called DAFT Hub. And they helped with so many questions that I had when I first came in there to make that transitioning process go by very smoothly. If you have any more ideas in the future that you want me to make, drop those in the comment section. But that's going to cap off this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.